folks, and welcome back to the channel. It's Luna Rhodes back once again with another video. So we're here to talk all things Lion King. Now, I had the opportunity to watch this movie last weekend, and sadly this movie has turned out to be a polarizing film. Some people have really loved it, and others have been quite expressive in their hate for this film. I mean, I've read comments to the effect of soulless, heartless, a mistake of a movie, no humour, no comedy. I don't know. But let's just revert back to the teaser trailer. Now, when that was released, I was so ecstatic. I was so overwhelmed. I did the teaser trailer reaction, and I was just part of the euphoria. And I thought, wow, this is going to be a game changer of a movie. But then came the official trailer. And with the official trailer, I didn't do a reaction to it. I had to adjust my expectations of the film, because what I was getting was National Geographic meets The Lion King. It was more or less photorealistic animals, and I thought, okay, they're going to struggle in giving us those nuanced, those cute, exaggerated expressions that Disney characters are known for. And I ain't gonna lie guys, I was disappointed when I saw the official trailer. But I thought, you know what, let's not be disappointed, let's just adjust our expectations. I mean, it was going to be a very different take on the film, on the story of The Lion King. It was, as I say, nothing short of National Geographic meets Disney. And it was going to be, I considered that it was going to be a more adult version of the movie. So I had already adjusted my expectations last year. So, on watching the film, I have to say this. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I thought the movie worked. Yes, there are parts that I would tweak. Yes, there are some areas which are a bit problematic. There is indeed a disconnect with some of the characters and some of the emotion conveyed by the actors. But overall, I thought it worked. I thought it was a fantastic movie. Now, you're never going to beat an original film. You're never going to beat an original film. And in this movie, as I say, the animals were so realistic. The special effects team deserves so much kudos for what they've done. It's an absolute marvel. It's really a game changer in terms of cinematic movies for what they've done here. And I thought that alone deserved praise. But the reaction, I felt it was over the top. Yes, you can, critique a movie, but I would say give constructive criticism. With this movie, I laughed, I cried, I sang along to the score. And to be honest, there were certain parts of this movie which actually trumped the original. Dare I say, yes, that's what I thought as I was watching the movie. And of course, there were many parts of the original that trumps this movie. But overall, you're never going to beat an original film. You're just not. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Now guys, I have to be candid now. There were parts of the movie that I felt there was a slight disconnect. And I'm afraid this occurred in one of the most pivotal moments of the movie, when Mufasa dies, and the aftermath. Now, the actor who plays Baby Simba did a fantastic job at that moment. He conveyed grief, bereavement, anguish, fear, all of those emotions. But I'm afraid those emotions weren't conveyed on the animated Simba. And what we were left with was a stony-faced looking Simba, albeit the child actor was really pushing those emotions through. And that disconnect, I felt, more or less triggered much of the backlash to this film. But it wasn't so severe, but it was there. Now, I felt they could have compensated for the lack of facial expressions by bodily movement. I would have had baby Simba crawl underneath Mufasa's leg and lay on his mane to be close to his father, but they didn't do that. So I felt that was a missed moment. And as for the hyenas, yes, great comedy between the hyenas, really, really good script. But I felt the original hyenas, there was much more chemistry there. As for Beyonce, now guys, she did a really good job. I can't imagine what else Beyonce could have brought to the role or given to the role. Her voice, she fitted in very well with the rest of the cast. A very good blend. Her talking voice, her acting voice was really good. She conveyed those emotions and the anger when she needed to. And her singing voice, my goodness, once again, what else is there to say? Absolutely exquisite. The duet that she did with Donald Glover, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? I never really enjoyed the original song and the original moment. that wasn't me, I'm afraid. But in this movie, I would have to say this, guys, it actually trumped the original movie. Sorry to say, but for me it did. I felt so much emotion at that scene. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? I actually was hoping that they would extend the romance that you had in this movie. I really enjoyed it thoroughly. So I felt Beyonce did a really good job for what she was given. Thumbs up. As for Timon and Pumbaa, they really brought the comedy in this film. There was absolute laugh out loud moments, seriously. And Nala's entrance, what? I thought that entrance was everything. Okay, if you're gonna give Beyonce an entrance, that's how you do it. So, definitely thumbs up there. As for Chiwetel Ejiofor as Scar, now, in the original movie, Scar was very tongue-in-cheek, lot of humour, and very sinister, and very charming at the same time. A strange blend of all those things. This Scar was a very destitute Scar. Definitely an outcast, a very depressed Scar. But I still felt the essence of Scar through Chiwetel Ejiofor's performance. So I definitely got that story arc. A very different Scar. But I still felt the essence of Scar. The story was still there. So definitely thumbs up. I thought Chiwetel Ejiofor had a lot of dialogue in this movie. You don't really actually realise how much dialogue Scar has in The Lion King. But I thought Chiwetel did a fantastic job. A very different type of Scar, but all the elements there, the right elements. So overall, guys, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Yes, there's some disconnects in terms of the lack of facial expression, but I had already prepared myself for that when I saw the official trailer. And I thought, aka professional critics would have acknowledged the same, that, we're not going to get those facial expressions that we're accustomed to with other Disney movies, especially not The Lion King in this regard. As I say, the only way I could, describe this movie is National Geographic meets The Lion King. And I felt maybe Disney should have really pushed that advertisement of this movie, that you're going to get National Geographic. That's what you're going to get. So people would acknowledge that, there is going to be lack of facial expressions. But that's my view. Does the movie work? Hell yes. Will I watch it again? Definitely. Will I recommend it? 100%. The movie served me in every way. It is, you're never going to beat or surpass a masterpiece, an original, which is indeed a masterpiece. It's very hard to trump an original. But dare I say, there were some parts of this movie that I actually felt worked better than the original, dare I say. But overall, the original is the original, and that movie is just absolutely, it's just everything. A masterpiece. Fantastic. Am I angry that they made a remake? Was it necessary? I'm cool with remakes, absolutely. But going forward, I would love for Disney just to bring forward original stories. I mean, there are so many talented people out there, so many talented writers out there. Why not invest in them and their imagination, their stories? That's what I would like to see going forward. So I'm cool with remakes, but going forward, let's have more original stories. That's what I would say. So The Lion King 2019, I thought it was absolutely a fantastic movie. Yes, I would have tweaked a few things here and there, 100%. But I would have done the same with Avengers Endgame. Loved that movie. But I would have tweaked a hell out of that movie. I would have edited a lot in that movie. Sorry, it's a historic movie now. It's the #1 worldwide. But for me, I would have tweaked and edited quite a bit. Same with Lion King, tweaked and edited quite a bit. So do I feel that The Lion King garnered or deserved that kind of backlash or response that it got? No way. Absolutely not. I felt some of the critics went way too far. To say that this movie is soulless and a mistake, wow. I think that was over the top, seriously. This is a decent movie. Yes, does it need to be tweaked? 100%, definitely. I ain't gonna lie, it does. But not in too many places. And I would have actually extended some of the moments because they were so beautiful in this film. But yeah, so thumbs up, definitely. And it's actually nice to see that although Rotten Tomatoes gave it a score of, what was it? I think it's now sitting at 53%. The audience score is now at 83%, and I think that's quite apt. definitely quite apt. But for me, I would have edited quite a bit, and yeah. But anyway, guys, that's my view of The Lion King 2019. A damn good job. I think the special effects team deserve all the praise, because this movie is really a game changer. It really is. The special effects, the animation is an absolute marvel, and you watch in awe. The fact that on screen nothing is real, wow, just wow. So guys, that's my view of The Lion King. Please comment below. Do you agree with me that this movie, it absolutely worked? Or do you think the same as some critics out there, that it's an absolute mistake of a movie and it should never have been made, should never have touched the original film, should never have made a remake, and full stop? What's your thoughts? Please comment below. Do you feel that certain parts of this movie have trumped the original like me? I'm saying, guys, that's what I felt. Or do you think, nah, the original all the way? Nothing trumps the original, not even one element of this movie. Please comment below. I'd like to get your thoughts on this film. Yeah, so that's me done for another day, and I shall be back. Once again, please comment below, and I'll see you down in the comment section, guys. And if you like my commentary, please give me a thumbs up. This wasn't scripted at all. This is completely off the cuff. I'm just conveying my emotions as I feel, as I'm feeling it. Maybe I should be scripted, but I just want to be authentic as much as I can be, guys. I know I've fumbled my words, but there you go. But anyway, that's me done for another day, and I shall say goodbye for now.